Hello guys, happy Sunday. The sun's shining, which is not been too bad over the last few weeks. A bit warm, but we are in September. Officially now we are in autumn. So on our way to Halloween. And I just want to say that I've had this sort of project going for a few weeks of this Halloween swap, and I've totally lost my pocket. Now, what was we making? Hang on a second. What was we making? Oh, our Flipbook, that's right. So I've totally lost it. So yesterday, Sarah, or Sarah, I don't really know how to pronounce it, she said to me, did you upload the one you've done? And I was like, no, because I've lost it. And I totally forgot about it anyway. So I thought, okay, I'll do a step-by-step from start to finish. And then, you know, the end result will be whatever I come up with. So what you're going to need is your 5 envelopes, which I've got this size, which is sort of 6.5, 6 3/8 by 4.5. I've got 5 of those, which I've distressed round the edges, except for the last one, because I thought we'll do that one together, because, you know, I do mine totally weird. And then you're going to need to cut your papers, which I do it this way because I like to get me envelopes, put me paper on, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and it's all done. So I've cut these pieces, about 6 1/4 by 4.5, 4 3/8, depending on the size of the envelope. So you're going to need your paper. So the paper I've used, which I've written down, by the way, so I don't forget, because you know what I'm like. I've got the Halloween in Wonderland graphic 45, which is this paper and that paper. And then I've got the Something Wicked, which is that paper. I don't know if you can see that paper, which is from My Mind's Eye. So I've got that all cut ready. So your 5 crafts envelopes, or white envelopes, or black envelope, whatever envelopes you want to use. And I've also got me Tim Holtz Ranger Black Soot Distressed Ink. I mean, say that with a mouthful of gobstoppers. Anyway, and you're going to need, obviously, pencils, rulers, your cutter to cut your papers, scissors, your glue. Now, I've got this new thing, right, because I'm going to try this glue out today. It's called Collal. Can you see that? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Collal. I mean, depending on how posh you want to be. And it does say glue strong, quick and clean. Paper, cardboard, felt, leather, wood, ceramics, glass. So this is like really, really strong. And I've got to apply it, let it evaporate, and then press the parts firmly together. Well, let's see how that goes. I've used this before and it's quite, I didn't like it, but I thought, no, I'll give it another try, because it might have been the user and not the glue. And obviously I've got my old faithful tacky glue, which I use the Fast Tack glue, which is faster drying than the original high tack. So I use the Fast Tack glue, which I love. And I think, oh, that's going to fall. I think that is all. We're gonna oh, you need your bone folder, obviously. Well, so I think that's all. I've probably forgotten something somewhere. So totally disregard my sizes, because my sizes are the size of my envelopes. Your envelopes could be smaller, could be larger, you know, however you go. So this is how, I mean, look at the state of that. I mean, come on, I really need to renew that, but will I? No. This is just me distressing. No, but this is the last envelope, so I am going to go all round these edges here. You might know I'm not very, I like, you know, like some people are like really perfect when they do their stuff. Yeah, that's just not me. I'm just like, get it in, get it done. So, yeah, I'm going to distress all round there, like so, because this is going to be my last envelope. This is going to be the envelope with the, my letter in. So, how's things been going with you guys then? I've noticed that over at Fairy Ink, there's been like an influx of new members. So welcome new members. Welcome to Fairy Ink. I'm like the worst design team member in the world, because usually I just forget. Amanda tolerates me, I don't know why, because she says, oh right, well, do you want to do that? Oh yeah, I'll do it, and then forget. And then 3 months later, I think, oh yeah, I'm supposed to have done that. So, or she'll give me a little nudge and say, you know, come on. She don't really, because like, I ignore her. But anyway, don't let her know that. But yeah, so we've got some really good like design team members. They're really good girls at the moment. I mean, the stuff that they're pulling up for Fairy Ink is just amazing. I mean, the colouring, well, it's just more than what I could ever do. So there you go, that's the distressing bit done. I like to do all this before I start me gluing. Just a word of advice really, because I'm not the tidiest person in the world. If you've got any scrap paper, use it to do your distressing, and then you can just go nuts with it really. So what I'm going to do now is fix together my envelopes. And if you remember last time how I done this was to put them up to the crease line but not on the crease line, and just before someone comes up and says, oh, you've nicked that off of someone, yeah, you're right, I have nicked it. People are doing it out there left, right and centre, but you know what, this is my version, this is how I'm doing it. And yeah, just saying. So here we go. Oh, it's already coming out. This is the new glue that I'm going to use, the Kalau. I don't know if you need a lot or a little. I mean, oh, I don't know if I like that. It was a bit stringy. So then, I think I've done this back to front. I haven't. Oh, I think I have actually.
Oh, it smells.
Doesn't it smell? Right, no, I haven't done it back to front. So, oh, is that my last envelope? I think that was my last. Oh, anyway, you know what I'm doing. So we're going to glue it up to the line. With that down with the old bone folder. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this glue, man. I'll probably, if I do, it's going to be like, I'm going to be high. Oh, look, I've really buggered that up, look. I don't know why I'm doing that. Well, I'm going to move that on that way. I'm supposed to be doing it that way. I glued it the wrong side. Anyway, right, I'm going to use this glue because I like this glue. So yeah, we all make mistakes. Mine are always epic. So you work on the inside of the envelope. Oh, I'm just so happy that you're not as nuts as I am. Oh. But that's alright. We won't worry about that. Make mistakes, we all do it. Don't we, Mum? My mum makes loads of mistakes all the time. Right. Ta-da! So there you go. That's how it's supposed to be done. Fail. Pass. So I wonder if I can de-stick the... Oh, crikey. Look at that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I think that's my... Oh, that's probably my first envelope. Oh, I tell you what, I couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery, could I?
You're going to leave that on now.
Eh?
You're going to leave that on now.
What? Yeah. Well, I am who I am. The people don't like it, you know. Anyway, so that was my first envelope here. That I also bodged up a little bit. But I do say I always bodge up something on my projects, and that's what makes it special. So remember, go right up to the end of your thingamalarkey, because what we want is the pages to bend. We want it to bend in nicely so they're not buckling up everywhere, etc, etc. Oh yeah, so we was talking about fairy ink, wasn't we? And how brilliant the members, yeah, they're coming in and they're really good at their drawing and their colouring. And do you know what I'd like to see now is a bit of different, you know, because sometimes like doing the same old colouring can get a bit boring. And, you know, I know Amanda gets a bit frustrated because everybody wants cute and lovely and she wants to draw something gory. And I like a bit of both. And she did this tattoo thing, and I liked that. I really did like different, you know. But anyway, so I do like a lot of different stuff, not just fairy ink. I'm a lover of many, many artists out there. And when I'm sort of in that mode of let's get colouring, I usually colour up quite a few different artists. When I'm in that mode, I'm terrible. I haven't been in that colouring mode. I can't get it. You know, the old muse has gone. So here we are. Do you notice where my first envelope is? Yes, there. So that's okay, because I can just distress that, not a problem. So we've done that piece. I hope I'm still in the frame, because I know what my mum's like. She says, oh yeah, you're in the frame, you're in the frame. And I'm really not. So I don't know if I like this. I think this would be for specific small things. I like my other glue. That, there you go. I can't even see the hole with that, look. So small. Right, so let's put that aside over there. Try it on something else. So, onto the paper. Now I've cut mine out, and I am not the best cutter in the world. So, but I like to be in uniform, if you know what I mean. Not like army uniform, but, you know, I'm a bit pedantic when it comes to being neat. I don't like things all over the place, like mix and matching colours. I don't know why, just don't. So, I'm gluing all these down. I don't know if you want to watch me. Do you want to watch me, Mum, glue all these down? Would you be interested watching me glue these down?
No.
Not really? No. Do you reckon anybody else would be interested in watching me glue all these down? Well, some people might, mightn't they? You never know. So, I'm going to finish these because, you know, I don't think... Yeah, I think that'd be a bit boring. And be back.